You like my song, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing belly rolls right now.
They can hear you, girl.
Like rolling your back, you know. Uh.
They can
I'll
hear
show you when I
you.
come on. You gotta sing my song when you gotta sing it when I start singing. You gonna sing it?
Mm-mm. I
Oh,
can't
sing.
sing. I can't sing.
Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Seaman Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go.
Go, go, go.
Oh, Lord, what was you giving us right there, good boy?
The ad libs.
Oh, okay, the ad lib. Okay. Child, I think I'm gonna have to come out the studio and change my title to get some folks in here. Because don't nobody want to hear about no Real Housewives of Beverly. Oh. I think I'm finna do that. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to do it. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I did. Oh, edit. There it is. Boom. Okay. Hold on. Ain't that a trip? All right, now we in here. Listen, hey, Bonafides and YouTube. Otherwise, it's me, your girl Cemented, and I am back, honey. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here on time, baby, you're good to go. Hey, that chick from New York, what's up? Hey, babe, Miss Always Mimi, what's going on? Today, my guest panelist, but he's really just fam, is Mr. Gabor. Hi,
What's
Gabor.
good? What's good?
What's good? Yes, so Gabor is a long-standing bona fide, but he also has his own channel and he goes in on these housewives, a lot of the franchises, black and white. All right. And he's also starting to review the show. Tell me the name of it about Hillary and them, Hillary Clinton and them.
American Crime Story impeachment.
And he did a really good job. Made me want to go watch it. I'm gonna watch it sometime this week. Well, I'm gonna be down after the end of the week, so I'm gonna be definitely trying to catch up on it and stuff like that. So we are listen in here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills first, and then we can go off on something else if y'all like to. Gabor is the aficionado. I watch it for fun and to clown, but he's the aficionado. He is the history book, the human history book on on the BS that be going down. Hey, Miss Kiki. Oh, Mimi says she already subscribed to your channel.
Hey, Miss Hiki. Hey, thick chick, that chick from NY. Hey, always me.
And so, okay, so listen, I just want to start off square biz off rip, okay? Like, we already know Erika Jayne is in a bunch of mess with all this drama. So Gabor and I have talked about this over the last couple of days. I feel like she is doing too much, for lack of better words. I just feel like she's doing too much. She's taking it all out on Sutton, what she really wants to say to the girls, which we kind of got when she was like, I'm mad at all of you for keep bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, she feels like Sutton is the smaller fry. She's the one that least get her kicked off if she gets in an argument with her. And then Sutton also, and then yeah, so she probably ain't gonna lose her job by getting into it with Sutton, okay? And Sutton is kind of like frail and kind of meek and stuff like that. And I just feel like she feels like that's the person she's going to go off on, but she really has an issue with all the girls. What you feel like, Gamora?
So I feel like I don't think so. I think that the girls are only telling her that Sutton is saying things.
Okay.
That Sutton was saying that she was lying and she didn't believe her. The girls are telling her that, so that's why she's going after Sutton. But Sutton ain't making it no better. Because
But
I feel
everybody
like
knows that if you sitting in a room and letting somebody talk about me, you probably have something to say too. So, she acts like she is on top of things. Why is she just acting like it's just Sutton?
mm,
She's so bad. She's so gangster. So all the gangsters know if you sitting in the room while motherfuckers talking about me like a dog, you basically talking too.
hmm I feel like Kyle and I feel like all of them have basically said something about it except for Lisa Rinna. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that Garcelle has went as hard as the other girls have went regarding Erika's situation. She has in a confessional, but we haven't seen her on camera go as hard as we've seen the other girls go. Um, but I do feel Erika. I just feel like every time we sit down, we ain't talking about this. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to be the conversation every time we sit down. It ain't going to be about me.
But if you bad, you would tell everybody that though, right? You wouldn't just tell Sutton.
But Sutton is the one who was trying to bring it up.
Not every time. Dorit be wanting to talk about it too. And really, I haven't seen Sutton just start talking about it. I've seen Sutton be more against what Erika was saying once the conversation got started. But I have not seen Sutton be the one to be like, I'm ready to start talking about it. It's either one of them other girls start talking about it and Sutton jumps in, or they start saying, Sutton, there's an article, da, 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 and Sutton had some things she wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
That is how it be doing. That's how it goes.
And Sutton was like, I don't believe. Sutton is asking questions and saying how she don't believe stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And that's wrong. But she's not starting
That's
it.
fine.
She's
We
not
don't have
bringing
to
it up
do it every
though.
time. To me, I just feel like we ain't bringing it up every time. We ain't talking about what I'm going on every time we get together. And a bitch who I feel like talking behind my back ain't got too many times to keep on coming to tell me. You know what I'm saying? We already know how you feel. We don't want to have to go through with it. We ain't talking about it.
But she's not initiating the talking. It's them keep saying, well, you said something then that you're not saying now, and then it's pressuring her to talk. But Sutton ain't really starting the talking. So why is Erika so mad at Sutton just because Sutton saying she's a liar?
But that's
And
because what we're watching on the TV. But to Erika being there in that
it
moment, you
could
know
be
what I'm saying?
different.
She
Mhm.
don't know that. But I do, like I said, I disagree with. Erica has done some wrong. Do I think that she knew? I would have been willing to believe Erica until she started lying for Tom, or
Okay,
trying to make excuses for Tom.
okay. So you would have been willing um to believe her if she wouldn't start with the egregious stories, like the
Yeah,
creative stories.
if
Okay.
she would have came on and said I had no idea, I would have been like, okay, I believe her. But when she's like, I have no idea, but Tom is sick and Tom fell out of a car and Tom broke his neck, like I don't believe none of that.
Listen. I'm so sorry. Listen, y'all. I didn't believe Erika at all. It don't matter what she could have came and said. She could have came. I did. I don't believe her. I believe that lady was so low down and country and backwoods that she went along with whatever. I saw a mean, ugly spirit in her from like day one. I saw a very like it's all about me no matter what spirit from day one. And so when they say, "Oh, her husband has got caught stealing from widows' money, money that he won for widows and burn victims, and this, that, and the other," and there's children sitting on the side also like not getting their money. I wonder if Erika knew anything about it. I'm like, absolutely did, because she's always had a nasty spirit.
Mhm.
Hey, India E. I just feel like she's always had a nasty spirit. Okay, so can we go down? Can we discuss the table? We're at a rectangle table with the girls all like half the girls on one side and half on the other side at Kathy Hilton's house. She's got this beautiful situation going on where she's got a whole butler.
Hey, India.
Yeah, a whole butler, beautiful crystals and china and stuff like that. Everybody comes in and is greeting everyone and decent. And she sits Sutton and what's her name? Erika right next to each other. Did anybody feel like that was a setup?
But they also did that at Kyle Christmas dinner. Kyle set them next to each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Well, what do you think the point of that was? Why would you put them next to each other? What, just
so they could bring it up? So they could bring it up. And
Girl, yes, but you could bring it up from any side of the table. Dorit wasn't next to her. Dorit was still talking.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying because they knew they were gonna bring it up, and I feel like they want to see Erika go off on her. It's gonna be good for views.
Yeah, and
you
I
know
think
what I'm saying?
they wanted to put them together so that big personality of Erika's could make Sutton look small and bullied. So Erika need to also recognize when she being played.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And okay, so they're at the table and they're sitting there and they're talking. And who brought it up at the table first? I cannot remember.
Sutton brought. I mean, Dorit. Which one? At Kyle's house?
No, at Kathy's house.
Sutton brought it up. Okay. Before they sat down, she was like, "I'm glad I'm sitting next to you. I want to talk to you." And Erika was like, "About what? You know, I don't really have nothing to say to you. I already know what you want to say." Right. And she was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to, let you know what I said. I just want you to hear from me." And
because Sutton had found out that all the ladies had been telling her shit. Yeah.
But Sutton was big pussy when she was over there with Kyle, though. When she was talking to Kyle at her house, like, "Oh, I'm going to talk to her and I'm going to tell." It wasn't the same energy.
I hate when people.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
What?
When people be bucking and knucking, and then when they get to the place to fight,
it was all meek and I want to talk to you so I can tell. You know what I'm saying? And the girl said she didn't want to talk about it. Let's stop. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody walk away and they tell you they want to talk about it, then respect that, because she could have jumped on your ass. The girl is dealing with a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a story coming out every day about the girl. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on.
But the girl also coming to all the functions telling lies.
She got to get paid. She's trying to get paid. Is she telling lies?
I got to get paid too. So now you see telling all these lies about all these stories and all these things that was going on with your husband, your son, this, that. So I got to get paid too. Bitch, we think you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why is her need and her feelings any more than the rest of them?
Mm-hmm.
Because she going through some shit that she allegedly knew about.
Some shit. Do we know?
Okay, well, I'm not trying to hear it. Bitch, we need answers. The show is telling us we need answers. And we're asking the questions to get the answers. What I didn't like is when she turned to, okay, first of all, I did not like when Garcelle was like, trying to pet her. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay.
Get your hands off me. That's give me punk pussy. You know what I'm saying? The girl already still mad at you. She don't forgive you. She's mad at you for what you did. You know what I'm saying?
For what Garcelle did when they was in the cabin or La Quinta.
Yeah.
Well, then why she say that she was cool with her then, and then you still not cool? Well, that happens all the time. Okay. So you mean to tell me that she's sitting up there and she's all like, do not touch, please do not touch me. And Garcelle's doing this face that I can't stand to hers. Do you ever see her do that? I can't stand that mess. Okay. And it's like and then Garcelle that moved her chair, even when she kind of got like even extra frigid towards Garcelle.
That girl don't want to be coddled. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to be coddled.
Then she don't need to be getting coddled.
Where was the coddling when you was? So this is the whole thing with Garcelle and her when they was in La Quinta. I don't agree with what Garcelle did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Dorit was right when Dorit said, "You're a smart girl.
Yeah,
you knew what you was doing."
Right?
You know what I'm saying? You're a smart girl. You knew what you was doing. The thing is, if you come and tell me something private, right? It ain't my business to. If you telling everybody else something and you come and tell me the truth,
Mhm.
then I'm going with what you told me. I don't care about what you told everybody else. I'm not gonna discuss it. I ain't gonna wait till we get on the panel and be like, well, Chelsea shared that. Well, do you mind me sharing? Like
Yeah.
Garcelle just want to fit in with the girls,
I don't think
and
she wants to fit in.
she want to.
I think Garcelle is messy.
Yeah, she is
I
messy.
think Garcelle is low key messy, uh, high key sneaky, and I believe that she, for real, I believe that she likes to like Dorit said, like do little jabs, like get a little cut in.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I don't know if the thing about it is I feel like it's mixed cutting you, but also I want to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? She is a truth seeker, but she doesn't have tact in doing it. And it's not that she doesn't have tact and she doesn't know it. She doesn't have tact, and I don't think she cares until it bites back, until somebody gets an issue about what she said. And you want to know why? It's because I am like that too sometimes. I don't want to hear you sit up and lie in my face all day long. I'm finna ask you the motherfucking questions. I might say it a little shadily, which is the jab, okay? And then I'm be like, bitch, what you mad at? Like, everybody wanted to know this shit. I could be like that too
Hey,
sometimes.
L'Oreal.
Hey, L'Oreal.
I would have never. Garcelle is messy, okay? When Erika told the first story, Garcelle wasn't there. Garcelle had not got there yet. Remember, she was filming the reel. So she got there the next night. Crystal met Garcelle in her room, or she met Garcelle in Crystal's room, whoever room it was. Crystal and Garcelle was together, and Crystal told Garcelle that Erika was telling them about what was going on. As soon as Garcelle saw Erika, she was like, "Hey," when they went to Erika's room. "Hey, Garcelle. I mean, hey, Erika. I heard you were sharing. You know what I'm saying? I heard you were sharing. You remember that?"
Yeah, I do. I do remember.
I heard you was sharing. As soon as she saw her,
I
that
remember
girl
trying
could
to
have
make
blew
a
up.
mental note of that too to talk about that. Go ahead.
That whole she could have blew up on her then. You know what I'm saying? And then she asked about it again at the table. So it was twice you did it. And I think that when Erika, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, oh, Garcelle, well, they on the show, they on the show. This is not the first time Garcelle tried to get some shit up out of her. So when y'all went to the mountain, she ended up telling you, and no later did you get there and get the saying, oh, well, I don't know, Erika, if you mind me sharing, but she said that Tom calls her. I don't like that.
Right. Yeah, that I'm not even gonna say. Okay. L'Oreal
Hey,
says.
Elise.
Let me put it here. L'Oreal said, but is Garcelle messy or just nosy and really want to know the 411? I'm more nosy. I'm not looking for the mess. I'm like, I want to know all the tea, all the information. That's me.
I get what you're saying, L'Oreal, but the thing is she messy or nosy, right?
Uh-huh.
But once somebody is telling you the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like if she's, because it's on the TV show, yes, right? But still, if I'm telling you the truth, if I'm telling you the truth, if you tell me the truth, like, okay, because this is a big thing, right? This is a big deal, right? So of course she's lying to call them. She don't want them really in her business and stuff like that. But I felt like that she would tell Garcelle the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I like you on that level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when Garcelle got on the show, Garcelle was saying that Erika was the one who made her feel more welcome, reached out to her the most. Erika is the most closest to the black girls out of any girl out of her and Garcelle. You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
remember
They're more
last
like the
year she was
same.
real good to Garcelle, yeah.
Yeah, and so I feel like, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth because I fuck with y'all. I don't really care what they say. I would have never went and go spread that to tell the other girls.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Shit, whatever she said in front of y'all, then that's what she said. You know?
I do understand that. Damn, what I just pushed in my face? I'm sorry, y'all.
And then for Garcelle to get on her knees and apologize, the bitch would have never got that from me. She
I
would have never
don't
got
see
that
that
from
as
me.
her. I went and looked at that again. I didn't see that as her getting on her knees. The lady was sitting lower than her and she didn't want to stand.
Girl, she got on her knees. You can say what you want.
Hey, Francois.
She got on her knees and apologized. And Erika, you know I would never. It's not worth it to me.
Elise. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It's not worth it to me. Did you hear how when Erika was like, go and have your moment. Have your fucking moment. Yeah. And Garcelle was like, Erika,
oh, that's not what I was.
But yeah, she went and got on her knees and apologized.
I'm leaving. Once Rena went over there and said that was fucked up.
So
Like,
fucked up.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave. You know what? I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, why are you always leaving? Okay, get back to the table. Let's get back to the table.
At least that's me, you, and all of America.
Is it just me or my son needs help? Oh yeah. Definitely.
I don't think she got the coin.
See, I don't know what your problem is with her not having the coin like these ladies. So
she don't got the what she did. Where she get the coin from?
Her career and her husband.
Her career? What has she been on since the Jamie Foxx show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It ain't it's nothing.
I'm talking about hold on, we'll get to it. I am talking about her passive behavior, Lisa. Look at
I disagree. Giving Erika too much credit, but Garcelle is trying way too much. After La Quinta, I would have been done with Erika. Yeah, L'Oreal. Yeah. True. If I would have, the way Erika had talked, and you already sent the girl a text message, and you said that you sent her a text message, she didn't say nothing back, and you can tell that Erika knew what Dorit was going to tell Garcelle at that table at Crystal House. Erika knew, and she was down with it because she didn't say, look, don't bring me into it. We already talked. We already squashed it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say none of that. She let Dorit keep on going and talking about it.
Okay, back to the table, y'all. Okay, we gotta get back to the table. Okay. So this is the thing, okay. I felt like at that table, Garcelle, when what's her name? Erika was trying to, roll off on her a little bit. Did you see her scoot her chair around a little bit? Like, let me watch this crazy bit. You know what I'm saying? Did you see how she scooted it a little bit so she could get like some space between and get her legs out a little bit? You know, I was like, I know, Garcelle, come on. And I was rooting for her right there. I was like, Garcelle finna nip this in the bud right now. And it's gonna be done with the way that she's talking to people, but she absolutely didn't. And a matter of fact, Erika turns and starts talking with Sutton. And when she talks to Sutton, she got her mouth all gnarled up and she's pointing at her and bitch, I'll go back and forth with you day and day. We can do a day back and day all day. And I was like, ain't nobody was saying anything. And that's exactly what Sutton said in the after show when they do an after show on Bravo and everybody gets to talk. Well, Sutton was like, I was like, oh my gosh, nobody is saying anything the way she was talking, as aggressive as she was talking, and some of the threats that she made, and things that she even whispered under her breath that people didn't hear was even worse than what you did hear. And she was like, but nobody said anything for me. And Garcelle sat there and said, well, she had her back to me, so I didn't know just how intense it was and what was, how aggressive she was doing. I could just tell what was going on by everybody else's reaction. I said, Garcelle, done with you, done, bitch. Everybody in the kitchen, the people in the kitchen was stopping and listening to Erika. Okay? I ain't even trying to hear that mess, Garcelle. I was like, you is on some punk pussy ass shit right here. I'm not with it. And Sutton in the interview on the after show, she was even stuttering, trying to like keep up with that bull crap that Garcelle was spinning. I was just like, I'm done with you, Garcelle. You have not hooked it up at all. You have not like stood in your just as your Haitian queen. You at a Haitian party. Haitians beat the French, baby, in the time of slavery. You know what I'm saying? You don't got none of that fire behind you, Garcelle.
I also feel like at the table at Kathy's house, it wasn't Garcelle. It wasn't Garcelle's fight. So what do we want her to do? You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter if it's Garcelle's fight. You want to know when Garcelle should this and when her homegirl was getting duped on?
She's not a Power Ranger. Didn't nobody jump in when Dorit was getting on Garcelle?
I was commenting on Instagram and somebody said the same thing, or on YouTube and somebody said the same thing to me. What? And my thing is this: at the end of the day, you said Sutton's my girl. Sutton, I ride for Sutton. She's been all over the place saying that shit. Okay, so my thing is, can we see you ride for Sutton then? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know it's wrong. It ain't whether Sutton has done anything for you. You know that the way this lady is talking and the way that these bitches is trying to put it all on Sutton to do all the fruit bearing, that it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that Sutton is kind of a little meek and whatever about it. You could at least say, Erika, you don't have to talk to her like that. You know, she's even said, you know, she's told people in that kind of way that what they were doing wasn't right. Garcelle has before. She can say, oh no, Erika, you know, you shouldn't have been, you know, you don't have to talk to her like that. No. And Kyle, you need to stop instigating it, because if she doesn't want to say it like that, she doesn't want to say it. You know, I'm just not understanding why you letting your homegirl go to slaughter like that. Now, Lisa says, I think she is afraid of looking like the stereotypical Black woman. She should know that's what it was going to look like regardless.
Yeah, whatever she said, they saying it now. They saying it about her now.
Right, and she looked like the stereotypical Black woman in her wigs. In her ill-fitting clothing. She didn't mind looking like the stereotypical Black woman with that blue wig in that confessional.
She looked like the stereotypical angry Black woman when she sent that mass email to her husband co-workers.
Yeah, girl, and then gonna live to talk about it and was proud to talk about it. You already did that. Rena says, Gabor's right. They need to stop talking to Erika and talk about their own business. And that's cool. But you know what? Don't jump on Sutton about it, because the people who want Sutton to tell it because they feel the same way is Kyle and Dorit and them bitches. And even
I will say
even Crystal funky ass, which we're gonna talk about her too.
Even I feel like Dorit kind of stepped it up this episode. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? Dorit kind of stepped it up.
Yes, Garcelle just needs to go the F off and just be labeled an angry Black woman. Garcelle, number one, stand up for a friend. Number two, common sense on good principle. Exactly, L'Oreal. Exactly. I feel those women tolerate her. And then they would tolerate me to the fullest. I would, no holding back. No holding back. No holding back. Dorit and Rena are snakes, and Kyle's just a fake asshole. Now, let's just talk about, okay, so now Dorit is like, wait a minute, now you ain't got to do it. Because see, now Erika's going off talking about, baby, do you want a lawsuit? Because you're talking about people's health. And I'm like, I'm not really hearing her talk about no health status. I think she was saying she don't believe that man is crazy in his head. That ain't talking about no health status. Really? We don't think that you're dementia. We don't think that you broke your leg. So, girl, no, I don't want no lawsuit, but let's see if it'll stick. How do it? When this is all over, I'm coming for you. Oh, baby, really? So you're making terroristic threats. I can get me a case going too. You don't have nothing to say, boy?
No, she was wrong for that.
Hell yeah. Baby, I can make some cases on you. And Lord knows when this is all over, you shouldn't even want to see another case. So bitch, back. For real. Okay. I just can't believe them people let that girl go psycho like that. And only everybody's mouth was just open. That's it. Nobody was saying nothing except for Dorit when she tried to jump in at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, wait a minute. I forgot. What did Dorit say? Help me, boy. Because you know I can't barely stand Dorit.
Dorit was saying, I forgot, it's been so long. I think Dorit said something to the effect of, Erika was saying, this doesn't concern you. And she was like, yes, it concerns all of us. You know what I'm saying? It does concern all of us. When they mention this, our names are brought up.
Right. And you see, she didn't even have like a lot of fire for Dorit. But she always got it for Sutton, for the weaker appearing.
Because person. I don't think it's because she's a weaker appearing person, because nobody would have thought that she would have cussed out Garcelle the way she did. And had Garcelle in there crying and running. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that at this point, she only knows that that Sutton was saying stuff about her in the case. And you supposed to be so gangster and talking about, you know, folks is cowards if they ain't riding for you. So what y'all wanted her to do? Get up and just stand up and say, which one of you run up? Any one of y'all run up. You wanted her to Erika? Do that? Yeah.
No, I thought Erika should have addressed it just straight up. Listen, I'm tired of talking about this. What else we talking about? Period. Don't just try to pick one to nail in and keep going off on the shit like that. Don't do it. And then when Kyle came in and she like, just say what you said, you know, and if I was Erika, I wouldn't have no more for Miss Sutton. I'd be like, what did she say, Kyle? You keep trying to get her to say something that she's not willing to say, or say it to your liking. What did she say that you sat around and listened to her say? Can you help me? Help me out with that. Have you ever sat around a bunch of messy bitches and they arguing? Good boy. Are you doing something else?
Nuh-uh. I'm trying to see what you're writing. What this thing say in the chat.
I need Sutton to tell us what the thread Erika whispered to her.
Okay, yeah, that was in the she said that in the after show that the girl whispered something to her on the after show.
Right. But yeah, I'm with you, Elise, that was dry snitching on Kyle's part. And then at the
It
end,
was being messy.
yeah.
It was being messy, and you had stuff that you wanted to say too. But see, Kyle is in the confessional and stuff, and Kyle trying to put it on camera. I'm not scared of Erika. I have no reason to be scared of Erika. But every time Erika go ballistic on these girls, she did it to Teddy. Was it Teddy? She did it to Teddy. She did it to Eileen. She did it to Lisa Vanderpump, and she did it to this girl Sutton. You sitting up there with your eyes looking crazy. And you ran when Lisa ran through that glass at Kim.
I'm with you, L'Oreal. Okay, I'll take back the weak comment. I don't really think Sutton is weak. I just think she's not going to allow herself to go gutter. Right. Okay, so now
she don't got to be weak, but everybody's not a fighter, and that's fine.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Right. And what is fucking Kathy with? See, to me, Kathy is coming off like a backbiter to me. Like she don't have no allegiance to nobody, which I guess you don't have to, but it seems like she'll say one thing and then the camera catch her saying something else.
Explain, please.
Huh?
Explain. Are you talking about how they was trying to make Sutton seem like she wasn't really from the upper echelon and nobody really knows her and we belong to the same country club and I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was real ugly, and you just was inviting that woman back to your table. I thought that was very ugly, like that mask of work that she got done on her face. Like, why would she just invite that woman back to her table like she did, and then sit up there and try to act like she wasn't nobody? And Crystal, I can't do Crystal at all. Crystal was a mean bitch.
I love Crystal.
I can't stand her. She is a mean bitch, and she acted like she had made good with a Sutton. Over the last couple episodes, it seemed like she was getting over her issue with her, and then we saw that she's still holding this shit on Sutton, the shit that happened between her and Sutton. And I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like how she tries to dismiss and qualify things based on just her word and shit like that all the time.
Yeah, L'Oreal, I think that Kathy is trolling us. And they're trying to, because she's her husband has so much money. Mm-hmm. Bravo does this thing where they try to make Kathy seem like she's the best thing since sliced bread now. Oh, she's so funny. Oh, who's hunky dory? Ha ha ha. People have been saying that for years, child. You know what I'm saying? It's whack.
Yeah, I don't like Crystal.
Y'all hating on Crystal.
No, I'm not hating on Crystal. I just don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like Crystal. Crystal is just she's mean. She's hateful, and she's mean and hateful. That's worse. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she's always trying to she's like, and this should be going on because this and that and that. No, this, I don't know. I don't know, L'Oreal, you're typing. Maybe you can help me more.
I think I read a lot of people say that Crystal
is what?
Trying to get into Crystal is trying to get into the clique too quick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But she was already friends with Kathy before the show. She's actually Kathy's friend. It's not like I want to say that
Kathy ain't even on the show. She's just a friend.
Yeah.
So who cares? She's not.
That's how Crystal was kind of introduced to the show, through Kathy.
Vodka with $3 says Crystal want to be in the wrong group so bad. I just don't. I'm not here for it. And then when Erika tried to grab that dog and act like she had just really did some stuff, you ain't did no shit, girl. You jumped on the less confrontational person when you really got an issue with all of them because they all been talking and they all were at that house without you talking about your situation, okay? And then you want to sit back so smug, fuck with that dog, and talking about her small. That's so small town of you and stuff like that. Well, bitch, the shit they saying about you and the way you acted and the way that when they show that clip back talking about the victims, and she was like, oh yeah, the victims, the the victims, they should be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even talking about that shit. Every time we talking about Tom and stuff like that, it's Tom's health problem, Tom's this and that. She ain't never saying, I cannot believe that he is even wrapped up in something so heinous and so dirty like this. And I'm just trying to do everything I can to make sure that recompense comes to the survivors. You don't hear her saying none of that. It's just the things that I'm going through and how much this is for me all the time. And that's why I have no sympathy for her. Ask her every time she show up. Yeah, Crystal and Erica have a very similar personality. So let's take after the whole dinner, right? Um, okay, so now we have like a couple days later, right? And we got Kyle and Sutton over there going to some auctioneer house, right? And Sutton is trying to buy something for be at the auction for some stuff in her store, right? I'm like, damn, is the store ever gonna open? Is it open?
I think it is open. It's in West Hollywood somewhere. I'm gonna have to go ride by and see.
Okay, ride by. Let me know if
I'm
it's
gonna
on.
ride by and take some. Matter of fact, I'm gonna FaceTime you while I'm riding by, and we gonna.
Okay, do so.
Matter of fact, let me Google and see is it open. Because the name of the store is called Sutton, correct?
I think so. Oh, it is early, 5:11. So yeah, so she's
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
open. It's open.
Okay,
It's the
so it's
clothing
open.
store.
Okay, go ahead, Sutton. And so Sutton is in all her white, honey. Sutton got a little belly. That coat is, I think that coat might be too old. It was too small. It was too small. Um, I mean, I am a big girl, but I'm just saying, like, I did see that the coat was too small. And so she was just looking cute in all her white and stuff. And she brought Kyle down there, and they're looking at all the stuff. They bought 2 Cartier rings for like $3,500 a piece, and they were
They
looking at.
brought them or they just asked to see them?
No, I thought they bought them. She said,
Oh,
I
I
want
didn't know
this,
if they
I
bought
want
them.
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so then they were looking at stuff that a necklace that cost $215,000. And I watched how Sutton was like, oh, she was real southern about it, like she could pay for it, but she ain't today. But I don't think she would be paying that type of money for that damn necklace.
Did you see that kitchen china that they said belonged to the Rothschilds and Carl had to throw out there? Oh, that's my niece.
Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh. And how is she related to the Rothschilds? Through the Hiltons?
Kathy daughter, not Paris, Nicole is married to a Rothschild, and she got 2 or 3 kids by him.
Oh, she does. Okay. I was like, that ain't your niece like that, girl. They just married. Okay, but she has kids and all that. Okay, so she's in the
Yeah.
lineage. They're all in the lineage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is a trip. She is a trip. But Kyle, you ain't. Kyle always trying to holler back, ain't she?
Yeah, but you ain't. But I will get this to Kyle. Kyle looks beautiful in her white confessional. The confessional with the white outfit on.
Yeah, she does look good.
She's been looking good in her confessionals. She looks
All
good in her
year. Oh,
confessionals
Kyle
this year.
looks good this year. Yes.
Yeah, she looks really, really good.
And young. I wonder how old is she? Let me see.
She has to be 50, at least 50, because her oldest
wow.
daughter is 33.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Okay, so back to what we are saying. Okay, so
And she had her at 19, so you could add. I'm sorry, she had her at 19, so
yeah.
she probably 52.
Okay. So Kyle is all like coming down there like, oh, everything's cool. Oh, how'd you feel about the other night? And I was like, bitch, like, ain't no way I could have went down there acting like that. I'd have been like, after
She
the shit,
52.
52. Okay, I would have been like, hey, Sutton, but I wouldn't have did her like that in the first place. But anyway, but she was just like, how did it happen or whatever? How do you feel? And she's like, well, I just really feel like that was a lot, and she was very aggressive and stuff like that. So they start arguing at some point because Kyle was like, when you were talking all big and bad at my house, I thought you was gonna do it the same. You said you was gonna do it the same when you got in front of, but you didn't. And if I was sitting, I'm like, ma'am, but if you were my friend, just like she said, my friend, why is that necessary that I do that?
But my whole thing is, I don't like when these girls use words like big and bad, like they just y'all just so tough. Like you really expect. Let's be real. You really expected Sutton to be like, "Bitch, I don't believe you. Tom ain't sick, ho. Ain't none." You know what I'm saying? We didn't expect her to do that.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Jennifer.
Yes. Hey, Jennifer. I hear what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just as a friend, like, okay, she didn't do it. I would have been like, bitch, you punked out like a big old bitch. I'd have been like clowning. I wouldn't have been like, you were supposed to say it, you were supposed to do this, unless we had real. Well, I guess they did talk about. Never mind. They did talk about it, and she did say, "I'm gonna just run up on her and tell her." She did say that, so I would be like, "I thought you was gonna do it." You know what I'm saying? You supposed to do it and let us. You supposed to start it off and then let us come behind you. So I get what I do get it, but I do feel like Kyle was. I didn't like the shit that Kyle said. She was like, I'm not scared of Erika, but it looked like you were scared of her when you was leaving the other night. I didn't like that. Bitch, you had
Wait,
done.
who said that?
Hey, thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you. Kyle said that to Sutton in the store.
Hey, Tanya. Wait, Kyle said that who is not scared of Erika?
Kyle said, I'm not scared of Erika, but it seems like you were when you was running out the house the other night.
Yeah, she said that. She said, I'm not scared of Erika. She has given me nothing to be scared of her for.
And unlike you, when you was basically, she did tell her something about running out the house the other night.
Okay, she did. Oh wow.
Yes, I thought that was fucked up when she said that too.
But you ain't never tried Erika either, because when you did try Erika, when you was over there, I believe it was at Erika's house when you tried to jump. See, when Kyle tried to jump bad with Erika, she get the crying. Remember when Lisa Rinna had dressed up as Erika, and she called that girl a bitch. She called Kyle's sister a bitch, and they went out of the country. Mm-hmm. And she was trying to get Erika to be upset that Lisa Rinna would call her sister a bitch in that outfit, trying to say that she was like a person who would, you know what I'm saying, a person who was just unfiltered. And you started crying then because Erika kept on telling you, I'm not upset about her doing that. You know what I'm saying? Then last year you got mad at her when you was at Erika's house when they were saying you tried to start crying and tell Erika, me and Teddy or something, you're just mad because you have no friends. She told Erika that, but you had to cry to tell her the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you were scared.
Yeah, and that's why I believe what Vodka with 3 Olives says. Kyle doesn't like Erika deep down, but wants someone else to take her down so badly.
That's why last year, if you watch last year over again, when Kyle got into it with Denise, that was the end of it. It was like, oh bitch, we bringing all the rumors out on this bitch, and she ended up quitting.
Hold on.
You all right?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Ooh, I was having some sharp pains. I was like, oh Lord.
That's that baby kicking.
Well, I don't need to have that because I'm No, ain't no baby down there. That's them fibroids. But I'm tired of saying fibroids in my damn video. But anyway, go ahead. But it hopefully and that's I think it's getting me ready for the pain that I'm be in next at the end of the week because they say it's painful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that hurt. I was like, Lord. But anyway, what's your excluding race? What's your favorite Housewife franchise?
Mine is Beverly Hills.
Oh, mine is New York. Yeah, and there's money in New York. Gabor only wants to see the money.
I have to. It's not that y'all. I don't. It's not that. Chelsea want me to watch New York, y'all, but that would take me so long to watch that. It's so. It's how many seasons is it? And I have to watch
jump in. You don't have to.
I don't want to jump in. I'm not a jump in type. I got to know what's going on from the rooter to the.
But they don't be that. You don't see a lot of stuff like that. Like theirs kind of starts over really from the.
Put your hands down. Put your hands down when you're talking to me.
Me?
Yeah, put your hands. But yeah, I have. What season are they on?
10 or 11. But first of all, it's 2 or 3 new girls. It's only 5 of them over there. So you know what I'm saying? And the new ones only been there like 2 years. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to go back. You don't have to go back too far because they'll replay it in the replay stuff. Like the like when they do the flashbacks and stuff, they don't have nothing going on that's carried on since the beginning. Except that they're whores and they or alleged whores. Well, they act like whores on the show. They're old. They're very, very, very skinny, and they screwed all the same men, and they got money, and I don't even understand how any of these dudes begin serious with them because they see them on this show screwing everybody. Oh, they're on 13. I'm sorry. Yeah, because they came out right after Atlanta. So they're right behind Atlanta. They're a year behind Atlanta. Okay. So New York is good, but this current season sucks. I didn't think it sucked. I had fun with it. I don't know. I guess because those are my girls. The best season for Ronnie are 1 through 4. Then you can skip to 10. No, I like all of them. Okay, so what was I gonna say? So okay. So I just thought that was piss poor of Kyle to jump on something like that at that store and tell her that type of shit. And Sutton saying, I'm getting away from this conversation. I'm getting away from you because I can't take it no more. I just like, wow. And then when the thing I didn't like about Sutton is when she started going into like, I was in this relationship with my husband, and now that I can make my own decisions, stuff like that, I just don't like people telling me what to do, and I'm just out here living my. I was like, baby, that's not what it is. Why you're getting upset? You don't like what's being said and how people are being said to you. Okay, girl, you're not trying to hear this whole woman's anthem mess. Y'all is playing these all these shows is playing that women empowerment stuff to the hill. It's played out, girl. You just don't like what the girls are saying. Just say that. You don't like it. You ain't gonna stand for it. You ain't got to bring up no husband and what he did and all that bull crap.
And I just came from. I would have blew up on Kyle in that store. You know what I'm saying? I would have blew up on her, and I feel like Sutton just need to pack her shit and get up out of there. And I don't even know why you would even move in that girl house anyway. Ain't no way I would have moved in on the bitch that would have, because if Kyle don't like you, I'm telling you, Kyle is a nasty bitch, and she gonna have them Bravo cameras all up in their house trying to say that girl done messed up her house. Watch. Oh yeah, she will. I'm telling you.
And then gonna say
she's nasty like that.
I hope that she takes a little bit more time on her house so I can get some more rent money.
I don't like
that's
that.
That's why she said friend too on your ass.
I don't like that.
Your ass.
I don't like that. But I would have never gave nobody on the show no upper hand on me like that anyway. I'm living behind a bitch. I would have been in a hotel before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just wouldn't have did it. There are plenty of houses in Beverly Hills that girl could have moved into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there are some nice houses in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Well, I think Sutton is keen on Kyle too. Sutton know about all these bitches, okay? Because she like friend. You know what I'm saying? And then Sting Kyle want to come back to another dinner table. I'm like, Lord, if they go to another dinner table this season.
But the thing about it though, she did that friend shit right in your face, bitch. Yeah. She did it right in your face. Right in your face. She didn't go and do it to nobody, not behind your back. She did that to your face. So don't worry about what I did to Erika or I said about Erika, bitch. Worry about me and you.
Yeah. All right, what else we talking about? What else we missing out on? I know
I want to talk about. Do you think that Garcelle? I feel like Garcelle stopped. She didn't pay her heater bill so she can pay for their food. Oh. Because she had them girls in there cold.
When I tell you that was some girl. Garcelle can't help but be raggedy. Like, girl,
I'm embarrassed.
I was embarrassed too. You brought them.
I'm embarrassed. And that little bitty living room. I don't like it. I don't like it, Garcelle. I don't like it.
Listen, okay, I can get the living room because them boys is almost grown and that's gonna be her house, and then she don't need no big ass house. Okay, if a lot of people, if she don't want no big ass house, she don't have to. If she want it, she can have. But check this out. How do you bring motherfuckers coats?
Exactly.
You brought motherfuckers coats and then you brought one coat for two people to share across their leg. Girl, that was too crazy. You did not go get this whole orchid wall and all.
And the thing is, though, if they say something, I'm telling you, if they say something about it, oh girl, we're so cold that you have to bring us coats. It was so. If they say something about it, then she gonna say, I feel like they're trying to call me ghetto because it's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be her excuse.
Well, I think the first time she used that was correct usage. But can we talk about how they did at the table, Lisa Rinna? That is a hand to mouth cow. If I ever did see one, that lady is disgusting and obnoxious and ill trained. And how do you sit up there and be like, ugh, I'm gonna try it. And it was looking all crazy looking. And then Kyle, when she said, well, I don't eat fish, I'm not eating this or whatever. You bitches eat snails. What is escargot? That's snail eggs or something, ain't it?
And that's what I love about Crystal. Crystal ate everything. She didn't
Yes.
complain. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think that Crystal is very welcoming. Want to see things from other cultures and show hers as well. You know what I'm saying? And Garcelle is the same way.
And I like that. I do like that. And I like that Crystal ate her food just like everybody else was supposed to. But the shit that Kyle
And
was
Erika.
saying, yeah, and looking all scary at it and looking crazy and stuff. I'm like, bitch, how dare you? Bitch, you didn't even know what conch was. Are you crazy? You ain't traveled. You don't know what conch is? I know y'all done been to the Caribbean. That's all through the Caribbean. But you don't know what conch is. I ain't trying to hear that. And it was just the way they were acting about that food. I don't eat that. What exactly did Kyle say? Hold on, let me just see if I can
I
find it.
don't remember.
Whatever she said, I try to put it in my head like, bitch. It was just too much for me. I was like, I don't like how they're doing it. She has an actual chef coming and explaining you everything and stuff like that, and you're sitting up here turning your nose up on camera, whispering and telling me, I'm not eating. I don't give a damn what it is. I ain't eating. Are you serious, bitch? But baby, did we look at that turkey that you had? That fresh out the butcher turkey.
That
You had only put it
lasagna
in
with
there for an
onions.
hour. You had only put a whole turkey in there for an hour, sweet honey.
That
Sweet.
lasagna with onions in it.
Oh
You
my
know, I
goodness.
love,
I
I
hate
love,
it.
I love onions. So I probably the onions and the lasagna sound good to me. the, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that they was trying to find commentary
Go
for
ahead.
the dinner, and anything they said, it would people would have been looking at them sideways because Garcelle is black. You know,
No. I've never heard them all the shit they bitch. You eat snail eggs. Escargot. What is not escargot? What is the shit? Caviar. Fish eggs. But you don't want to eat the fish? Bitch, get your ass out of here. I'm not trying to hear you. That was crazy.
let me see. I'm trying to pull it up.
When I eat sushi, I tell them no roe because that's the fish eggs. I don't want none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you eat fish eggs, but you don't want to eat the fish.
You got a hotline over there.
It ain't that hot.
Oh look. Let me see. But and everybody had a problem with. It seems like everybody had a problem with what's the girl name?
Who?
Everybody had a problem with what's the girl name? You know her name.
Beverly Hills?
Yeah. Everybody had a problem with the way Erica and Sutton didn't acknowledge each other at the Garcelle. I think that was respectable. You know what I'm saying? When you don't fuck with a bitch, you don't see him. You know what I'm saying? But what we
Okay.
about to fake for each other for? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Garcelle, not Garcelle, Kyle want drama. You know what I'm saying? The girl said
Yeah.
that she don't
And
want
we'll
to talk
sit
to
back
me. I
like
don't
she's
want to
so
talk to her.
surprised.
Yeah, look, like what's wrong with her just ignoring a bitch? We ain't fighting. What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? But we just can't sit at the table and act like we got through the whole dinner without an argument. What's the problem now with the girl leave?
I don't know.
Y'all want the girl to get her ass whooped.
So so let me ask you something. Okay, so what are we missing from the last episode? Or we see that Erica has her glam team back.
We missing that Garcelle, Erica came over there. Lisa Renner came over to Garcelle house and trying to make it seem like that Garcelle wasn't, happy. She didn't thank her a second time for bringing the tomato sauce that old boy had gave her, and
Oh,
Garcelle was trying to say that she don't feel like Lisa Renner take
crazy.
up for her. Garcelle trying to say she don't feel like Lisa Renner take up for her. But bitch, you the one who talking about that y'all not really friends. Like I'm not gonna jump right into friendship with you You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to take my time with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna have to take my time. And Lisa Rinna called her a bitch in the confession and said, "Bitch, please." I didn't like
Right.
that. I didn't like that. Now.
Yeah, that was some shit. And the thing about it is, when she said this, she said, "Okay, so I didn't know you were gonna nitpick, but you want to nitpick." This is the thing. Look. I'm like, come at me, come at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming at you. I'm coming cool and graceful, but come at me. But come at me with something for real. Okay? Like she says, since you want to talk, okay, I'm gonna just nitpick you for a minute, okay? And Garcelle was like, you know what I'm saying? And so she was like, well, um, when Harry made you that, or you were over at the house, you had his bolognese sauce or whatever. You said you really really liked it, and then so he wanted to make you some more and give it to you, and we brought it over here, and you said thank you. You never called back afterwards, and you never did. You never said anything. You weren't overly thankful. Okay, so I am really like that though. I'm like Rena, right? But I felt like that wasn't the time to bring that up. It wasn't equal to what Garcelle was saying to me. I'm like that too. I want you to fall over in thanks because I am.
Oh well, I ain't. I kind of when people
I
do
do, but
stuff for
I'm
me sometimes.
Southern. I'm Southern
Me
though.
too. I was about to
Yeah, you
say
are.
I'm not like that, but I
Mhm.
do overthink people. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not really. If you tell me you welcome, I mean, thank you for something, okay. But when I thank somebody or somebody do something for me, I'm like, thank you so much. It'll be a week later, and thank you for doing that again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, boy, you didn't already thank me for that. I just want you to know that I'm appreciative because you didn't have to do nothing. You know?
Right. So okay. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like I am overly thankful. I try to teach Brooklyn overly thankfulness, but child, sometimes she knows who to do it to. Like my mama, because my mama requires it. Okay, but other than that, she don't really be getting into it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I do. So I did kind of see what she was saying. Like, oh damn, like we went out our way, and you just said thank you when we brought it in. Da da da. I do see it, but I feel like that was not the time to get that quip in. Like you should have came up with something that was like similar in magnitude. You know what I'm saying? That just seemed
Mm-hmm.
like a spiteful bring up thing because you didn't have nothing because it is like what she said. Y'all are over there, and Crystal and me and Sutton are kind of over here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Crystal was just in a daze when she got to sit in the house and talk with Kyle.
Hmm.
I think Crystal was just like in a daze when she got to sit in Garcelle's house and talk with Kyle and be on Kyle's side and say, look, y'all are just not friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Like y'all could be in the same room and stuff, but you're just not friends. Like I just didn't think the way she even said that, her whole demeanor, I just didn't think that was cool.
I think that when you don't, I think that when people don't, I don't think there was nothing wrong with that. I don't think it was.
I didn't think nobody asked you, Crystal, about none of that. And I don't think that the way that she was saying it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
I think that you don't like Crystal and you just attacking her. You like anything she say, you gonna go after her. But do you
Why
think
can't
that
I just
Garcelle
be
was?
telling the truth in that matter?
Do you think that Garcelle was nitpicking at Sutton? But I mean, at Dorit by saying she was gonna be late, the whole bet thing. Because if I had already told you something, bitch, I don't want my name brought up in your mouth and no nitpicking. Don't play no games with my name.
Wait.
I
Wait.
don't feel like Dorit was wrong in the stuff that she was telling her.
Wait a minute. I didn't like how Dorit came in her fucking house off rip. Dorit came in fake and fraudulent in the house just
She's
to
a
be
fake
in
and
the street.
fraudulent girl. Every time she opened her mouth, that ain't even her real accent. So every time anything she does is fake and fraud.
Okay, but bitch, not in my house.
So
Okay.
you want her to talk her regular with her Connecticut
I,
accent?
I want you to stay on the other side with all of the bullshit. Okay. That's what I want you to do. Don't bring that energy up in here. Okay. And
Okay.
she did. She brought big nuts, big balls energy. And I was like, I mean, from the door, I was like, oh, bitch, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And she was, and it was funny because it wasn't even her dogging Dorit. It was, they just said, who do you think would be the last person? And Garcelle said Dorit, and Rena said, oh, Kathy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so when she comes in, she's like, oh, we were just talking about you. Now I can see you kind of being like, okay, now bitch, I don't like you, which I did kind of see that in her, right? And you was over here talking. And I know you'll take jazz, bitch. What you got to say? She's like, we were just talking about who was gonna be late. And I lost the bet. I would have been like, oh girl, boo, because that's not the same level of interaction that you and me have been having and disdain that me and you've been having. You know what I'm saying? So why are you still carrying on this fake stinking ass attitude all night. The only thing I saw her do was try to be decent to Garcelle about the food. That's it. And even then, she was like, kind of had a little, her demeanor was fucked up. And I was just like, Dorit. And then she was like, baby, when Dorit took that money, I said, Dorit, that was some black ass shit right there. I thought I was in a black house. I thought everybody was black. Everybody became black for like 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I said, baby, when she came, she like, no, baby, I'll take it. Oh, girl, don't want, I'll take it since it was on me. You know what I'm saying? That y'all talking about me. I said, oh, I did like that, Dorit. I did, but you was staying all night. Dorit is always late though, but that was a jab. The other crap Dorit mentioned was not jabs. Well, I don't think it was a jab. I don't think it was a jab to me. I believe it was just who do you think is going to be late? Oh, so because Garcelle was the one who brought up who do you think is going to be late though, so she could say something about Dorit. I like this shit.
It was
Garcelle.
a jab.
But Garcelle, yeah, it was. I love this shit, Garcelle, because this is the games that I will play with a bitch. So my thing is, okay, so damn, I was just telling you I'm with the shit. Didn't I just tell you that yesterday, Gabor? I just told you I'm with the shit, and I'm seeing the extra shit about Garcelle. But this is the thing: if you with the shits and you like to jab, then you should hold no punches ever, and you keep holding punches. Like you bad, but then you ain't bad. I don't like
she
that.
She ain't bad. I think that we want her to be bad, and she ain't that type of girl. I think that she ain't the type of girl that we want her to be. She ain't the type of girl because the way that she, you know what I'm saying?
You think I'm bad?
Dorit got at her, Dorit got at her, and she got the. I'm tired of Garcelle getting up and trying to walk off and ain't never leaving. You know what I'm saying? I
can't stand it either.
And then when
Dorit is going, that you want to go get everybody. Sit down, bitch. You ain't got no damn diamond.
Well, I think that she could have went back and got Sutton at her house. That was at her house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. At
you
her
know what
house.
I'm saying? But when they was in La Quinta, it was like, nah, Kathy, stop. I don't care if you're a Hilton girl. Get out of my face. I will say this. I do feel like the girls feel like they're at a disadvantage with Garcelle because I feel like if they go at her any type of way, it's gonna be seen as racist. You know what I'm saying? If they do anything towards Garcelle or say anything towards Garcelle, it could be flipped and seen as racist.
Erika, so you don't think about that? No, Erika didn't give a damn about none of that. Dorit didn't give a damn about it. I suspect Krista don't give a damn about it. Okay, Kyle's the only one who'll be worried about that. And
Dorit.
And no, Dorit then went off on Garcelle and then wishing Garcelle.
She didn't go out. She basically. I think that Dorit, the other time, Garcelle. Let's be real. Dorit was really upset at Garcelle because Garcelle was like, "Well, are people of color at your house just servants? You know what I'm saying? Are they in the help positions? You know what I'm saying? That's what she was really mad about. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with the shit that she was really talking about. And I feel like Dorit was trying to say, bitch, you be taking jabs, but if we take jabs at you, bitch, you're going to be crying. You know what I'm saying?
No, how about you try it, Dorit?
What is patios?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Oh, wait. Again, Garcelle, just go off on them. I think she's trying to write putas.
The language patios. Patios. Oh. I don't know. Hold on one second, y'all.
Cause I'm sending you a kiss. Anywhere you want it, baby. The language patios. I don't know what the language patio. I never heard of that.
Me either.
Is that like a Haitian language?
Oh, patois.
Patois. Okay.
Yeah. She's saying patois. Patois.
Patois. I'll go off on them in patois. Okay.
Yeah, if she was to go off like that, they'd be scared.
Garcelle is Haitian.
They'd be spooking her.
Then they'll say the bitch know witchcraft, and it'll really be a problem.
Okay. Well, these bitches on the Housewives be going to seances and shit all damn time. And these ladies have too, going to get their palms read and shit like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I would throw powder on them and start speaking it.
Mm-hmm.
And start speaking in powder while I throw some powder on him, bitch. Look. Oh, I don't even want to tell you these stories, child. But anyway, I didn't threw
Don't you
powder
hate when
before
someone answers your question and you are still lost? Look, when somebody answers my question and I'm still lost, I try to act like I get it so they won't think I'm slow.
I be acting like I got it so I can be through with it. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all had to go get my retainer because I've been forgetting and forgetting and forgetting. I'm like, whenever I think about it, I'm putting it on, whether it's daytime or night. But yeah, so hey Lena D. So did we go through everything?
I don't think so.
What was Erica's glam team at her house for again?
To get her dressed up to go to Garcelle dinner,
Oh, okay.
and she didn't even have on the pants.
Oh my gosh, them little shirkets that she be wearing, dress
She
pants.
had on the shirt with them high ass boots, them boots that came to her damn butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You looking a little too fab to be going through. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I can't do Erica, y'all. I can't.
So you think she knew?
I think she knew. I think she knows that he did it. I don't know. I don't think that she knew what he was doing. I think that he has told her that he did do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now she's trying to protect him and also get out from under it being any issue for herself. But I think she knows that he did it. There we go.
I do think that, and I have sympathy for the victims, 100%, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
But I do think it's unfair that Erica is about to. So Erica about to divorce this man. She not about to get no alimony from him,
Hmm.
right? Because he owed these victims, and now they're able to take her money.
Hey,
But
here's
that's a business decision you make when you get married.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's to the
You
memories.
should have. But see, Erica thought that Erica was married to that man for 22 years. She should have left when the goings was good. But see, she thought that he was gonna crap out. She thought he was gonna crap out, and she thought, see, she wanted to get all instead of half.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what greed to get you.
And she just to me, here's to the memories. And where is the money that you saved? Did you not save no money?
That money hidden. They had that money in cash. That money is hidden.
Hmm.
Her long lost cousins and shit got that money, and his sons and shit. You know what I'm saying? That money is hidden.
Well, then why is she talking and keeping up so much shit with that man who's going after her for the money? Like, if you know the money is hidden and all that shit like that, then you should just be like, yeah, go find out all you can. Da, 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 da. Um, and all that. But this lady is going after the Ronald Richards man and talking to him like a dog and wishing the motherfucker would and all kind of shit. And I'm like, bitch, like, just be easy. Shit, I just went to go pay my damn ticket, because I had a failure to appear because I had forgot, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
they tacked on another $100. It was gonna be 236. I went down there. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 my name is Chelsea. Da, da, and I need to pay my thing." I was prepared to pay the 236, and she was like, "So why did you miss your court date?" And I was like, "Ma'am, I have been trying to remember that and remember it, and I had it written down and everything, and then looked up 2 days later and was like." Oh my gosh, so now I'm just in here and gonna just pay the 236. I don't want a warrant. And she's like, you know what? I appreciate you being honest. I'll take the $100 off. She took the failure of peer out. Because they'll be saying, she said, people used to come here and tell me, I didn't get in the mail. I didn't get this. Da, da, da. She said, I appreciate the honesty. I was like, just be easy, dog. Just be easy. Even though, I mean, that ain't really me being easy, but it's me being chilling, just let the truth, let the man build up the case and do all the stuff like that. And maybe if you wasn't talking so much shit like she is, he wouldn't be going after your ass like he is.
And did you see she had some Look Him lyrics in her
Yeah, you told me.
caption?
L'Oreal said Erika messed up when $20 million went to her business LLC.
Mm-mm.
Hello, hello. Yeah, so yeah, you said when she had those when they was talking about that picture. Oh, we gotta talk about PK and what PK was saying. Okay. So they were looking at these pictures, Dorit and Kyle looking at these pictures that Kyle had put, or not Kyle, that Erika had put up on Instagram where she's all in this lingerie. And what was the quote?
Got buffoons eating my pussy while I watch cartoons.
So that was from Little Kim back in the day.
Queen
Okay.
bitch. It was on her what was the name of her first album? What was the name of Look Kim first album?
Mm-hmm. Notorious? I don't know.
No, it was called Hardcore. It was
Okay.
on the Queen Bitch song on her Hardcore album.
Right. So you doing all that and posting pictures and stuff like that when this type you want us to have some kind of sympathy for you from asking questions shit, but you out here acting like you ain't under no duress. You acting like ain't no big deal going on in here. You acting like a fool, is what PK said. PK said, so I don't like this type of shit. You know what, matter of fact, stay away from her, okay? Because she out here acting stupid, and then we got this case going on with us and our taxes or some bullshit where they got some money that is funny too. I don't want us to be associated with folks who playing games when they under this type of scrutiny. I wasn't mad at PK. Were y'all?
Mm-mm.
PK said, baby, putting guilty by association. You run with thieves and trifling motherfuckers. You was and trifling with this shit that we dealing with you too. Stay away from her. I was like, yeah, PK has spoken, honey. And what is this mess that Dorit had on when she was serving him that food they were eating? And baby, and love, and baby. I'm like, oh, hell no. And
She
then,
get on my nerves with that.
yes.
But I think she know that PK gonna go get that money. That's why she there.
Yeah.
But PK got other kids.
Older
He don't
ones.
just older ones.
Hmm. I feel like she is, and like her wedding dress is like, did you hear Kathy said, no, was it Kathy? No, I was listening to somebody else, a YouTuber talking about they like the dresses that old girl had. I've seen all them dresses.
Who?
Them wedding dresses that Dorit is coming out with.
Mm.
I didn't like them dresses. Did y'all like them wedding dresses?
To be honest with you, I wasn't even in the room
Well,
when she had the wedding dresses on.
and she talking about how she PK got his hand all in it all the time and making all the suggestions and stuff like that. And she
Mm-hmm.
lets him because usually what he says is right and stuff like that. And
But I think Beverly Beach was a horrible name.
yeah.
That's a horrible
Why? Why
name.
do you think it was horrible?
It just doesn't sound like there's something somebody would wear. Oh, girl, I'm about to go get me an outfit from Beverly Beach. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something with beach in it, but Beverly Beach, I don't think that was a good name for a swimsuit line.
And he looks like when he says, even though he's saying it suggestively, he looks like when he says it, that's what it is. And when she called it to me, confirmed it.
Oh yeah, bitch!
Hmm.
I said, look, I
Yeah.
made you. I made you.
A major.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hold on. They said PK needs to be grateful for Erica's drama because if not her, he and his wife would be a storyline. That's the truth. Yeah, but at the same time, get your wife from being up around her. And that's why Dorit be going so hard when she does speak up. No, but what about what you're saying? That's not right. Even though she probably couldn't give a damn, girl. That's you dealing with that.
That I just will never forgive them for that Bahamas lady when that lady was chasing them in the Bahamas, asking where their money was at.
Oh, PK and what you
No,
call
it
it?
was Dorit when they went to the Bahamas last year. Dorit and Lisa Renner was at the pool, and it was a woman who had her camera, It was like, Dorit, where's the money? Where's the money that you in PKO? Where's the money? And she was running and tried to get security on there on the woman.
And they played it in the season?
No, they didn't play it in the season, but we saw it all over the blogs and on the internet.
And they ain't hardly said
And
nothing.
we saw the Bravo cameras.
Oh, and they ain't said hardly nothing about that this season.
Mm-mm.
Wow, that is a trip right there. Wow. And they ain't even saying nothing about this shit.
They ain't.
That's great. Why is Dorit not under scrutiny? I wonder. What y'all think about that?
Because this Erika shit pushed it to. First of all, they have a. I think them girls have a pact. Her, um, Kyle, Lisa Rinna them. They have a pact. They not gonna get too deep down and dirty on their stories.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kyle don't never have a storyline. Kyle's storyline at the beginning of the season was her nose, and that nose then set and settled. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? There ain't nobody saying nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. So now she's trying to talk about the stuff with her and Kathy, but don't nobody care about that.
I don't know. I think they can tackle more than one story. I've seen them go through a whole bunch of storylines on this franchise before. Yeah, good boy. They are a pack. They have a pack. Well, child, that Beverly Hills Housewives, honey. They did their reunion taping on this Friday that just passed from this weekend. I heard that Erika gives some more, some more hay in the middle of the barn to Sutton, and something happened with Garcelle. Like somebody gonna bring something to Garcelle too. I think it was Erika. So I mean, are y'all just waiting on bated breath for the Beverly Hills reunion?
Not bated breath, but I'm ready to see what's going on.
So can we get over to Potomac real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick. Y'all like Candace's songs?
I never heard any one of them.
Well, I ain't been playing.
Go ahead and play them. I heard you singing one earlier.
I can't play them.
I heard you singing one. You were
I
saying,
know.
"Come back, drive back." Right? Ain't that's the name of it?
Yeah, don't play it over there because I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna have it'll mess up my video.
We gotta hear it. The people want to hear it. You
No,
gotta give the
child,
people
I
what
don't
they
give a damn.
want.
I don't give a damn. Don't play that, please, because
I
I
would
want.
never do that. I would never do that.
I ain't know. I was like, damn, nigga, I thought we was cool.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
But no, I know that she got a song called "Drive Back." I
But
never
she got
heard
another one now too.
heard
That's
it.
slower.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that one when she was doing the D'Angelo thing,
Yeah.
but I never looked
She got
seen,
like Candace.
seen it. I think she got a nice little voice,
Mm.
but I think
I
that she
think she
needs
been
to
made
get
a
some
voice
real
coach.
management. Oh, I think she needs to get some real management.
Vodka with
And
$3 says, no, I don't like her songs. No, like I don't like. I think that slower one shows more vocal range, but to me, she's nasally and she gets her notes cut at the caught at the top of her mouth. But I just feel like okay, she could get new management, but from what I got from the show the other night is that he still wants to work his own shit too. And
mm-hmm.
she needs to stop trying to be cheap and trying to get in-house labor and go buy you somebody. You so big and bad, go buy you somebody to manage you. Hire them.
Can you sing?
No. Why you saying my little commentary that I said?
Yeah, I was just asking.
No.
Why you saying she sound nasally?
Probably because I've been a whole bunch of choirs and shit like that, but I'm not at all a singer.
Mm.
I've always wanted to be. I'm a wannabe. No, I'm not a wannabe because I don't go around trying to sing. I always wanted to really be able to sing, and I always paid a lot of attention to coaching and stuff on lead vocalists.
Okay.
So I've heard a voice like hers before, and that's what they told her, and that's exactly what she sounds like. I was like, yep, yep,
I
yep.
feel like if she really want a singing career, she needs to get off of Potomac.
Yeah. Yeah, because her personality fucks up,
Mm-hmm.
folks want to try to support her, and especially that shit she doing with Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about that yesterday. I ain't gonna talk about it.
That's piss poor.
It is. It's piss poor. Like I said, to me it derives from something more deep, something big that it happened behind her and some mommyhood, her own mommyhood, in my opinion. And I just don't like it, and I don't know why Ashley is even taking so much of it.
Because she just had that baby.
Yeah, I think she's just taken aback with it too. Like she's like, at the table, she's like, "What?" And everybody else is looking like, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." Like when Sutton was gonna tell Crystal with your ugly, and they were like, "No, no, 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 she your ugly pants." They was like, "Oh, okay," because they know certain reactions from the public. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, she seems to have some deep hate for Ashley, and I also feel like maybe there was some kind of like maybe
But
miscarriage
because
or
Ashley wrote
abortion or
that
something.
character witness statement for Monique on Candace.
Yeah, but why is everything about the motherhood thing? Because we could just talk about
Yeah.
the husband all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tanya, you right. Ashley was just as brash as Candace when she first joined the show. She was.
Hey, I don't like Ashley. I'm just saying that mommy stuff is sickening that she keeps coming after the woman about. I would just talk about Michael all day long, and that's it. I wouldn't keep doing the mommy stuff. You and your breast milk. Is she trying to make because Ashley got higher than her in them pageants, I believe. She's trying to make her feel less feminine, less cute.
No, Candace won the pageant.
Oh, Ashley didn't?
Wait, they were in the same pageant. Ashley won the swimsuit. Candace didn't win nothing. And Candace went into this made up pageant that Ashley wasn't in, and Candace won that pageant.
Yeah, but it ain't even in the circuit though. It's not even in the Miss America circuit or Miss
Mm.
USA circuit. And that's why Candace is jealous of her. I remember that now as you brought that to my attention. That they were saying that ain't even in the real pageant circuit. Like all that Miss Oklahoma, Miss this, that, and the other, that all goes into Miss USA. Then it's some other ones, Miss something goes into, and I think at some point there's some pageants that go into both of them. But basically, whatever what's her name, Candace had got, it wasn't hitting on the high tier level, which is USA and America.
Mm.
And I think that uh that's a source of problem with Candace, but with Candace for Ashley. But then when you sit up there and you think about, damn Candace, why you keep doing the mama stuff? Is that something else?
I think that, and especially if you want to have a baby, if we're not going, I don't feel like we should shame her and her body for having a baby.
Right. Mhm. But y'all look, we want to thank Gabor for coming to hang out with us, and y'all go.
No problem. That's my girl. Y'all know Chelsea, my girl.
Yes, and he's my guy, and I want you to go check out his YouTube page. So I was thinking what I was talking about. His YouTube page is called Gabor, right? It's just Gabor, right?
Andrew Gabor.
Andrew Gabor. Okay, Andrew Gabor. I shared a video of his on my community wall. I
You
believe.
did?
Yeah, I thought I did. And you text me, or who texted me when I did their? Hold on. Did I? I thought I did.
I think you did. You did.
Yeah, I did. What's the one with old boy with little Boosie? Not little Boosie.
Trick Daddy.
Quick Daddy, yeah. So you can find his channel on my community board, and you can subscribe over there. He's talking about all the housewives. He goes in um, celebrity gossip or not.
We'll do a little bit
Me and him are going to come on either tonight or tomorrow in regards to
tomorrow.
he's doing a fashion police review of the VMAs tonight.
Girl, don't be telling the people my secrets now, girl.
Oh, okay.
You're all good. You good.
Okay, I'll be over on his channel tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. And so go and subscribe. And yeah. So again, thank you, Gabor, and we will see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow.
No problem. Mm-hmm.
And thank you for all y'all who've been in the chat. Thank you to my moderators, my members, to the new people who came over. If you wouldn't mind,
thank you, Tanya.
Would you please consider liking this video and becoming a subscriber? I greatly appreciate it. If you're in the replay, hey replay, leave me a message below so I can just let you know, so you can let me know what you think about what we were talking about. Again, my motto is they may not buy in, but they will look on, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.